Bill Murray is a huge hero of mine. It just seems like his life is spontaneous. He goes with the flow and great things happen to him. He once said that in the beginning of his career that he wasn't rich, but he'll just pretend like he is. So he won't care at all and he'll just see what happens. And he's been doing it ever since.
Why the sea on the tide has no way of turning.
So I just binge-watched almost all of the Bill Murray movies, and he really does seem to play characters that are free and light and easygoing. The characters live the life I want to lead. I want to be like Bill Murray. I want to be unafraid. So I've gone through all of his quotes and interviews, and here are a few that have had the most impact on my life.
Let's hear your story.
It's hard to be an artist. It's hard to be anything. It's hard to be. What I learned from this is, it's hard enough to live. And it's so easy to just slip into a boring routine every day. You wake up, you eat, you go to work, you go home, you watch TV, you go to sleep. But it's hard to give that extra push to make every day special, every interaction important, everything you do have impact. And with Bill Murray, he tries to do the push with every moment to make it special. You die in the improv set 5 times out of 9. So once you get over your fear of dying, nothing else really scares you. It would be great to never care what people think. But how do you achieve it? You have to actually learn to be bad. You have to actually die at what you do. You have to actually fail over and over again until you realize it's not the end of the world. You know, as great evidence, Bill Murray certainly failed in some of his movies. As an example, The Razor's Edge, a movie he did right before Ghostbusters.
Where the hell have you been, soldier?
If you make others look good, you'll look good. Bill Murray says this is the secret to his success. He started out in improv. He didn't try to make himself stand out and look the best. He was on stage with John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, and others who went on to enormous fame. He always just tried to make them look good, and he kept moving up the ladder of success as a result.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
If I see someone who's out cold on their feet, I'm going to try to wake that person up. It's what I'd want someone to do for me. Wake me the hell up and come back to the planet. So he's not talking about literally waking something up. He's talking about really helping someone realize that life is special, life is interesting. Each moment can be turned into a work of art. One time, Bill Murray walked up to a man on the street who was smoking. Bill took the cigarette out of the man's mouth, took a puff, then gave it back to the man and said, "Nobody's going to believe you when you tell them this," and then walks away. So Bill Murray views all life as an opportunity to squeeze a bit more juice out of it by improvising on that moment. And why not? The more relaxed you are, the better you are at everything. The better you are with your loved ones, the better you are with your enemies, the better you are at your job, the better you are with yourself. This is the best advice ever. Whenever I'm nervous, I never perform as well. When I go to a social event, I'm nervous. When I give a talk, I'm nervous. Or on a date, or in a meeting, or doing stand-up comedy. Now that I've binge-watched Bill Murray's movies, I'm going to try to be more like him.
Make it Suntory time.
I live a little bit on the seat of my pants. I try to be alert and available for life to happen to me. If you're available, life gets huge. You're really living it.
I'd like to be more consistently here, you know? I'd like to really get on I'd like to just, and I know it's not probably ever maybe possible, but because it's so improbable and so impossible, I'd just like to really see how long I could last as being really here, you know, really in it, really alive.
This is about observation. Don't look at the ground when you walk. Look for those special moments. Look for the music in life. Really be present so that exciting things can happen.
That'd be my only chance.
This is not a dress rehearsal. This is your life. He's always about how you break the daily, normal routine of life that could end up being boring, and then the next thing you know, you're dead. How long are you going to wait before the real life begins? It's hard to win an argument with a smart person, but it's damn near impossible to win an argument with a stupid person. Friends talk, Lovers kiss, idiots argue, but nobody wins in an argument. Bill Murray is known for cutting out immediately anyone toxic in his life.
Total consciousness.
It's really powerful to say no. It's really the most powerful thing you can say. We live in this FOMO world, fear of missing out, but Bill Murray has turned down starring roles for movies like Batman, Forrest Gump, Splash, Awakenings. Does he care? If you stick with the things you love, be with the people you love, and say no to the rest, everything takes care of itself.
You say hello, where you come from?
All the quotes above are from Bill Murray that I've taken from various interviews that he's given. But this next one is a line he says, "I've killed myself so many times, I don't even exist anymore."
I'm a god.
In that movie, he lives the same day for 30,000 days in a row. But that's sort of a metaphor for how we all live our lives until we realize too late what's happened.
I didn't just survive.
We always think, maybe one day I'll be good at life, fall in love, save the world. But in the meantime, I just want to be good at being Bill Murray. I hope you enjoyed that. I plan on doing a lot more of these style of podcasts and videos. If you like this and you want to see these as they are released on YouTube, because that's where I first launched this full video, please click on subscribe.